Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well on this fine Friday. I am 4 days out from having gastric bypass surgery. Everything went well. He removed a hiatal hernia that I had. He also found fibroids on my ovaries, which is interesting because that had never been told to me before. And to be completely honest, I forgot that he told me that until my mom mentioned it yesterday. I hate that doctors come to you right out of surgery to tell you these things, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to forget because you're groggy as hell coming out of anesthesia. I am slowly starting to eat. I am not hungry at all. Everything tastes disgusting. I managed to eat 4 ounces of broccoli cheese soup last night, and that actually tasted really good, and I think I ate it too fast because I had a horrible pressure in my chest, and then I remembered I have to take 30 minutes to eat. So what I'm eating right now is sugar-free Jell-O. I've got 2 ounces here, in case you were wondering what 2 ounces of Jell-O looks like. It's this. And it's going to take me 30 minutes to eat this. So I decided to do a video because there's no crunching while eating Jell-O. That was a big piece. So I woke up from surgery Monday, full of all of the regret, berating myself, talking about how stupid I am for taking this route, that I should have just dieted and exercised. It was horrible, the pain that I was in. It was a combination of the incisions, and it was a combination of the gas. Now, we've all had gas. It's a fact of life. But let me fucking tell you that I wanted to die. I have never felt that much pain in my stomach before in my life. It was horrible. And I think the gas didn't release, aka I didn't fart, until Wednesday. And the noise that I let out, I thought it was going to wake Chris. It was like, because no fart in the history of farts has ever felt that good. I have 1 incision now that's bothering me. I've been trying to ice it. My friend brought me this really cool contraption. It's like a 6-pack cooler that you fill with ice and water, and it cycles the water through like a pad. So it keeps it cold for the most part. I mean, obviously the ice melts because it's ice. And it just cycles through. And I fell asleep with that on yesterday. That's another thing. I was having a really hard time sleeping. Tuesday night, I came home Tuesday afternoon. I walked a lot Monday night because I could not sleep at all. The pain medicine just wasn't, it was giving me 2 hours at a time, really. Like 2 hours here, then I'd wait for 2 or 3 hours, and then 2 hours there. So, I mean, I got sleep, but if anyone has ever been on pain medication, you know that it's not an actual good sleep. It's like a drunk sleep. You know, when you're drunk, you sleep for 12 hours, but you wake up and feel like you slept for none. So my veins are very small, and they roll, and it's always hard to find a spot to put an IV. Well, they put an IV in my hand, right here, and come Tuesday, actually it might have been Monday night, I felt my thumb getting wet, and it was because the needle had come out of the vein and was just pouring into my hand, and my hand was, I looked like I had a baseball mitt on. I had no knuckles. It was it was horrible. And luckily it didn't hurt. So then the fun starts. My nurse pokes me twice, and that's their rule at West Penn Hospital, twice, and then get somebody else. So she pokes me twice. She sends somebody else, another nurse in. That nurse pokes me twice. They get someone from the emergency department. The sweetest little guy I've ever talked to in a hospital. I loved him. He couldn't get it, so he was supposed to send his charge nurse up, but she never came. So I'm without an IV at this point, and that IV was just to give me fluids because bariatric surgery is very dehydrating. I want to chug like a cold glass of water in the worst way, but I will throw it up if I do that. So once I finish my Jell-O, I have to wait 30 minutes, and then I can start having drinks again. Sips, and that's all. I can't eat so I have to stop having drinks 30 minutes before I eat. Then I eat for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, I can have more water. I've been trying to get Powerade in just so I don't get headaches because I haven't had any caffeine. I can't have carbonated beverages. I had to take my septum ring out, and I just haven't put it back in yet. I think it will go back in. I'm not sure. So anyways, I got sidetracked. So then on Tuesday morning, they send the IV team, the actual person who is there specifically to give IVs, because I had to have blood drawn so that I could go home. They had to test, my oxygen levels and all of that stuff. So that's when the fun began. I have that one. And those. She ended up sticking me in my wrist. So I have that one. So not only do I have this incision that's driving me crazy, I have all of these bruises. It makes me look like a battered wife. I still am on the fence as to how I feel about the decision I made to do this. I know a year from now I will be incredibly grateful for being healthier. But I've been watching MasterChef like a psycho, and I'm just watching all the food that I'll be able to eat again, but it won't be in any kind of quantity, and that's not a bad thing. But I'm 42 years old, and it's going to be a really hard change to make. I was on a liquid diet for the week leading up to surgery, and protein shakes, soup, and Jell-O was it. And then I was on a clear liquid diet at the hospital, and I ate hardly anything that they gave me because it was disgusting. I don't know how a person can fuck up broth, but let me tell you, it tasted like old socks. Maybe that's the kind of broth it was, and they just said it was chicken broth. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I was hoping that this video would be about 30 minutes long while I ate my Jell-O, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do have to say that my husband has been amazing through all of this, because he has a bit of a cold, and Tuesday when I got home, my dad brought me home, and then when Chris got home from work, I asked him if he could please, just sit in the bathroom while I took a shower. Well, it turns out I couldn't get in the tub to take a shower, so I needed him to help me, and my stomach was just covered in like this dried iodine gel, so I was jaundiced. And he washed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is. Because looking back on previous relationships, I am like 75% certain that nobody else would have done that. Now, my ex-husband, Nick, he did help me out after I had revision on my hip. I can't remember if he washed me or not. That was a long time ago, and I just don't remember. But it doesn't matter because Chris has been absolutely amazing through all this. I'm going through narcotic withdrawal because I am super constipated, and I hate to be gross, but narcotics do that, and I know that it's going to be excruciating to go to the bathroom when it happens, and I want as little issue with that as possible. He's been following a liquid diet as well, and which is insane because I don't know if I would be able to do the same thing. I'd like to think that I would, but I don't know. He did eat a sandwich one day when he started not feeling well, but that was it. Like, I made myself some soup last night, and it was 4 ounces, and basically the whole can was left. So I gave it to him, and he ate that, and I'm super grateful for everyone right now that's been checking up on me and, reaching out. Drew, thank you so much for bringing me that ice thingy. Robin, thank you so much for bringing me sugar-free popsicles, because I feel like something cold like that would just feel so good. Thank you to Abby for checking up on me, and Erin and Kristen. And if I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. My brain is still a little scrambled, I guess. But I'm super grateful for the friends that I have, and I am, oh, Jesus Christ, Alyssa. Alyssa, you've been my biggest fucking inspiration through all of this, and you've been so supportive, and that is a huge reason. Your support has been a huge reason why I decided to do this, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been there for me, and everyone else can fuck off. No, I'm kidding. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. No, thank you to everyone, not just the people that I named. Thank you to everyone for being supportive and checking in, and I'm very grateful for all of you, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. I will check back in on Monday. Monday is when I go back to work. I do work at home. All my stuff's right here, so it shouldn't be too bad. I haven't sat all day yet. I've been laying down and using the ice thingy. I did order a abdominal binder, and I'm hoping that helps with like sleeping, that I can fall asleep at a normal time and wake up at a normal time. I woke up this morning around 7 something and was freezing, and got up, put sweatpants and a sweatshirt on, and got back in bed and slept for 2 more hours. Well, I have to start work, so I won't be able to do that next week. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for being here on my Odyssey, and y'all are awesome, and I'm super grateful for my friends and my family and my husband. I would be a hot ass mess without y'all, that's for sure. So thank you. I will be back Monday. I will post a new video on Monday after work and discuss how I feel.